That's right.
And in these states, all of our lives matter.
Including yours.
We are one race, and that's the human race. And the only color President Trump sees is green.
Ching-ching.
And he wants you to have some of it. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. So get over it. Stop crying like a baby and a little bitch. You mad, that come off. That is him trying to tell you that from the wall. He's a baller. I shot caller. I hope he builds that damn wall till he taller. Build that wall. Build it tall. Protect us all before this country falls. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Now you can go around acting like that Trump. Take a look in the mirror. You just got strong. So you tell your friends to draw a line in the sand to make the truth between you and him like you the man. So let me tell you something that you really need to know. A lot of your fans vote for Trump, so maybe you need to go. So tell the NFL they should stand up and still a kneeling on the flag trying to pull us up. And they can take a knee and kneel during halftime, but don't do it on our watch time or our time. It's sad that you had to use racism to make a connect, but with our rhyme, we're just keeping you in check.
Ooh, y'all.
Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president.
Hello, Diamond. Part 2.
Now we don't care if you black, white, or pinstripe. If you are a Republican or Democrat. If you are a liberal or conservative. If you are gay or straight. If you are an American citizen. In case you don't know. In case you forgot. In case you suffering from amnesia. Guess what? Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. So take a look around you. What do you see? The same old bullshit staring back at you and me.
The Senate, the Congress, the Democrat side, some in the Republican camp, it's all the same guy.
To all the haters, the race baiters, the agitators, and the demonstrators.
Even the ones that want to leave cause they're really whack. Pack your coat, pack your hat, don't you come back.
And when the president decided to drain the swamp, to benefit people even if you're in a dump.
Lower taxes, more money, jobs from overseas, immigration enforcement, no more freebies. Believe that and don't forget it.
Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's a baller, baby. He's your president. He's your president. And he's gonna win again. He's your president. He's your president. It's about time that you melted down snowflakes. Take a seat, listen up, sip it up with some taste. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president.
Because Trump is the man with the master plan, and all he wants to do is make America great again.
He's your president.
Oh, yes, baby. Trump's your president. Yeah, I saw y'all boogie, oogie, woogie right there in the chats. He's your president. Yes, he is, darling. Let the world know that Trump is your president. He is the president of the United States. And I was hearing myself in there. I said, and he's going to win again. Yeah, he's going to win again, y'all. He's going to win again. Yes, 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 you all. I want you to go to TrumpShowPresident.com. TrumpShowPresident.com. Not your, but yo. Trump's your president. Y-O, okay? TrumpShowPresident.com. I want you all to download a song, use it as a ringtone, add it to your playlist. While you're in there, you're vacuuming your floor or you're washing them dishes. You could do it right there with the beat. Trump Show President. They'll just wipe all the food and stuff off the plates and different things. Yes, yes, yes. I want you all to jam to the song. All right, all right, all right. Welcome you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live Show. I am your host, Silk, and you are my co-host, my Diamond Dream Team. And as Diamond would always say, it takes a team to build a dream. So I want you to stop what you're doing right now. Stop what you're doing right now. Be sure to like and share this broadcast, this podcast. Share it everywhere and let them know that Silk is on the air. That's right. Let them know that I'm here, y'all. And tonight, you all, we have the doctors. The doctors are in the house, you all. Healing for the Ages panel is here. And we're going to be talking about making your home healthy again. Yes, yes, yes. Make your home healthy again. That's what got to happen, you all. That's what's got to happen because there's a lot of stuff, undercover stuff going on. But the doctors, Dr. Artist, Dr. Ely, Dr. Group, and Dr. Smith, they're going to be here, you all, to tell us how we can make our homes healthy again. All right. Because there's a lot of stuff that's unhealthy. So be sure to share because sharing is caring. All right. Don't forget to download the Vocal app, the Lindell TV app. Is 2 different apps, and it's absolutely free. Yes. It's absolutely free. You all, I want you to download it so that you can stay updated and informed, stay connected. All right. That's what I want you to do. Let me get my shout out in right quick. Let me get my shout out in like North Carolina. Raise up, baby. I see you in the house, North Carolina. Oh, yes, I do. Who else is in the house? Ohio. Hey, Ohio. Yes. Hey, baby. How you doing? I see you, California. Yes. They just need to change it. Put the whole sign there to say California instead of California. Because it's straight up communism up there. Okay, we see in Cincinnati is under tornado watch. You all please pray for the citizens there in Cincinnati. And you know today is April the 2nd. Okay, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna re-air this show. All right. So if it's re-air, April the 2nd is the date that I'm saying this, okay? All right, just giving you a warning, all right? Tennessee in the house. Hey, baby. Alabama is in the house with Silk. Hey, baby, I see you. Hey, yeah, trigger those dims. I'm going to trigger them. We're going to trigger them because we're going to make our homes healthy again. Yeah, we're going to take care of our home health. Is what we're going to do. They don't like that. So yes. Thank you all so much for joining the show. Shout out to Lindell TV Network, RSBN Network, Blessed News Network, and Diamond and Silk Network. Yes. I said, I always say Diamond and Silk Media, but you know what? We have a network. Diamond and Silk Network got the domain name and got it pointed somewhere else. I said, you know what? So I went on in, you all, and I got it pointed to the right place. So it's the Diamond and Silk Network as well, you all, so that you all can see the Diamond and Silk show. That's right. Yep. Thank you so much for streaming the show on your platforms. I truly do appreciate it. The show is sponsored, you all, by MyPillow and MyStore. All right. .com. MyPillow.com. and mystore.com. The show is sponsored by these the Mike Lindell stores. Yes. And you all, I want you all to go over there, get the MyPillow 2.0, and then while you're there, stop by mystore.com and get the My Coffee. Get you some My Coffee. Yep. That's what I want you all to do. Be sure to use promo code Diamond or promo code Trump1, because guess what? Trump did win. Yes, he did. He sure did. And these people, they don't know how to take it. They surely don't know how to take it. The show is also sponsored by patchstat.com. You all, these are the LifeWave patches. It's a patented technology that reflects your own energy light back into your body. I call it a body regenerator, all right? No plugs, no sockets, no machines is necessary, all right? You ain't got to walk around with a machine on your back looking for a socket to plug up a machine. You ain't got to worry about none of that. It's just straight up a patch. It's not medicine. It's not a drug. Nothing enters the body. It is light waves, light therapy, okay? That's what it is. The only cure for healing the body is the body, not poison. All right? All right? Don't poison the body. You sitting around here, running around here sick. Yeah, snotty nose and just eye boogers all up in your eyes and everything because you just sick while we're here sick, and then you put more poison in your body expecting to be well. It don't work like that, okay? All right? So give the body what it needs and keep in mind that these patches are money back guaranteed. That's patchstat.com. Don't forget you ought to go to diamondandsilkstore.com. Get the Diamond and Silk bobblehead memorabilia. Yes. Get the memorabilia. I'm giving it to you for 50% off, you all. 50% off. I'm giving these Diamond and Silk memorabilia to you all. Don't forget the trampoline pins and the Diamond and Silk signature pins. All right? Go there and support a sister. That's what I want you to do. Support a sister at diamondandsilkstore.com. While you there, you'll see a button that says Dr. Artist. Yeah. You'll see that button there. I want you to click on Dr. Artist. Yes. Click on it. Purchase the Biodefense, the Foreign Protein, and the EDTA. Those are my favorite ones. Now, you can purchase whatever you want to on the site, but these are the ones that I absolutely love. Okay, so that's why I call them out. And also get the empty capsules as well so that you can put the liquid inside of the empty capsule. All right, so you can, that stuff can go right on down because I'm telling you, a sister like to taste her food, and I don't like for my taste buds to be interrupted. I don't like that, all right? So if I put it in the capsule, it just go right on down. Yes, smooth sailing right on down. So visit Dr. Artist. While you're there, you'll see Dr. Stella name. Click on it. If you are in need of some ivermectin or hydroxychloroquine, visit Dr. Stella, okay? That's what I want you all to do. Special thank you all to all of the contributors. If you would like to become a one-time contributor or a monthly contributor, go to supportdiamondandsilk.com. That's supportdiamondandsilk.com. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, okay, send them to diamondandsilk@gmail.com. All right? That's what I want you to do. That's what I want you all to do. Okay, let me know if everybody is ready. Somebody send a sister something so I can know if everybody is about ready. But why they are still backstage getting ready, you all. I have a clip that I want to play. All right, I'll have a clip that I want to play, and I want my producer to please play clip 1. that is so incredible, and I want you all to make sure that you join Dr. Artist, Dr. Group, Dr. Ely, and Dr. Smith for another exciting educational experience this May 24th, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time, as they show you how to save money by making your home healthy again. Be sure to go to healingfortheages.com. That's healingfortheages.com. Use promo code Diamond VSS. That's Diamond, V as in Victor, S as in Silk, S as in Silk. Okay, Diamond VSS to receive 30% off of the prices for this particular event. Okay, here to talk more about the Virtual Solution Summit 2025. Please welcome to the show the doctors of Healing for the Ages, Dr. Artist, Dr. Ely, Dr. Ely. Yes, we got them all here. Hello.
It's great to be here.
Hello. I'm here. I'm here. Just want y'all to know that I'm here myself. Come back to myself. Yeah. And I hear myself, saying, huh? Oh, okay, bro. I'm good then. We good to go then. All right. How are you all doing?
Is on any evening, any given day, it's a blessing to spend time with the amazing Silk and her incredible sister Diamond, who's always represented.
Yes. Thank you all so much for being here. Okay, so let's talk about this real quick. The summit that's coming up, and it's talking about making your home healthy again. I am so grateful for the different subject titles that you all want to explore, because the average individuals, they don't want to go that far out. They just want to stay stuck right here. But to have this variety of subject titles to explore, because we live inside of our home every single day, all right? And a lot of times, a lot of people's homes is making them sick, all right? So let's talk about this thing. How do we make our homes healthy again? You can start any way you want to start. And Dr. Schmidt, it's so good to see you again, darling. I miss you.
It's lovely to see you. I've missed you. I have missed you too. So thank you so much. I appreciate you so much and happy to be joining you tonight.
Thank you so much. And Dr. Group, we missed you last time, but it's good to see you back. And Dr. Ely, we missed you the last time as well. But it's all good. I know you in the house. So let's get on down to it. How do we make our homes healthy again?
How important it is.
Okay, there you go.
That the rooms in our homes can provide value and reduce the burden of toxicities or harmful things that can create illness and disease for so many of us.
It's true. So many of these are invisible. You don't see them or smell them. So being able to identify them is very important.
Get Dr. Artist. I think it may be. Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Dr. Smith.
There's an echo.
Let's all mute. Yeah, we're getting all that feedback too. Let's everybody mute if you're not talking. Okay. Let's see if that helps.
Okay,
let's see. So there's so many things that you can't see, you can't smell, and they are toxins in our world. So being able to identify what those are very important. Everything from EMFs to fragrances, even chemicals that some clothing has been made with. So knowing what those are and being able to choose wisely is very important and can make all the difference in a healthy body or a sick body. And especially when we're talking about children, their bodies are even more sensitive than ours, and giving them a good start, clean food, clean environment, clean home. And this is where we spend so much of our time. And think about even a sleep environment. That's huge, because we're there, we're asleep, and that's when our bodies are detoxing, supposedly rejuvenating, regenerating. We want to make sure what you're sleeping on, around, and with, what you put on your body, the oils or lotions or whatever you put on your body is also healthy. There's so much to navigate, but we're going to break it down and make it very user friendly, so people can identify the dangers and identify what the good things are too. So we're not just going to identify the dangers, we're going to bring solutions to the problem as well and give people many options within all budgets, because so many of our solutions are free, which is lovely, right? They're all God-given and accessible to us. So that's what we're going to do. I hope everybody can join us for the Virtual Solution Summit. It's going to be amazing.
And let me just say something to what you just said, and everybody, y'all gonna have plenty of time, okay? But Dr. Smith, something that you just said about the stuff that you can't see, the stuff that you can't smell, and I was thinking the first thing that came to mind was the air fresheners. You know, you got those plug-ins, and you got the air fresheners that is like an automatic sprayer throughout. You know, it just sprays. And I found myself, this was, I want to say about 10 years ago, I would have it all throughout the house. And then I'll walk by, you know, it smells so good. And before you know it, I found myself sneezing and my nose running and my eyes running. And I could not understand what was going on. I'm like, well, it's some type of bacteria in the house. There's something going on up in here. Right. All right. Then you get this particular can of spray that start with an L.
Yes.
And ends with an L. Yeah. And you get that and you start spraying it everywhere. And then before you know it, you're congested and your eyes is burning and different things. And so what had happened was I went into another area of the home and realized that I wasn't feeling that particular way. What had changed? What was going on? And I came to the realization I didn't have any of those air fresheners plugged in anywhere in that part of the house. All right. So what I did is I did a Jen Psaki and I circled back, I backtracked and I started unplugging the different fragrances. Don't get me wrong, they smell good, but they just was not for me. They just was not for my body. Okay. So when you talk about the things that you can't see, the things that you can smell, just the simple fragrances that comes from these different air fresheners can trigger this asthmatic symptom inside of your body, and a lot of people don't realize that.
Absolutely. I can tell when I walk into a room, or how I can tell immediately if those are being emitted. And good for you for figuring it out. Like, amazing. Yeah. That's awesome that you figured that out and did the right, navigating around it. So I wish everybody would do that.
Yeah, I got to tell you, so
go ahead.
The first thing I do when going into an Airbnb or something like that, the first thing I do is I walk through the house and I unplug all of those, because all you're doing is emitting things that are ultimately going to cause your body to have a response to them. So that's where the asthma comes in. That's where the headaches especially come in. And what we're seeing is what's in them. That's what we want to talk about at the Virtual Solution Summit, but not from just the standpoint of what can go wrong. We want to make sure we're talking about what can go right. And with that in mind, one of the things that the four of us discussed was hey, we're getting pretty deep with the bioweapons, and some of the stuff we're talking about can be a little challenging for people, especially if it's your first time coming in contact with us. We said this year we want to make this truly about making yourself healthy again. Where does health start? In the home. Let's start there. And let's make this really super accessible and fun, so people can go around their homes and go, okay, I see that I'm doing good. Oh, I see that. That's something I know how to swap it out for something that's better, that's going to actually contribute to my health instead of taking away from my health. One of the things that we all agree on is that we have to stop paying to poison ourselves. And I think that's where we have to start looking at the obvious stuff that we can pull out. And that's where it's going to be really exciting going through the kitchen. It's going to be really exciting going through the bedroom, going through the laundry room, going through the bathroom. I can't wait. Dr. Artis is going to cover bathroom, cosmetics, personal care stuff. I can't wait for that one, because that's where you get to see all the hidden venoms and where they're using venom and all this other stuff and go, okay, I know what to read now on a label. Because if we finish this Silk on that Saturday and everybody feels confident that they have resources they can print out, they can take with them when they're shopping, they can have next to them online when they're doing their shopping, and they know how to start looking at ingredients with those kind of critical eyes like we have, then we've done our job. And I got to tell you, if that ain't worth the $69 for you, I don't know what is, because it's going to save you literally thousands and thousands of dollars in medical bills. And that's where we want to take everybody in our audience this year. there is a very real cost savings to being healthy. And we want to show you what that is, because it's once you tap into it, that's money that you have to use on other things that are going to be wonderful for you and your family.
Amen to that. Amen to that. All right. Who's next? Is it Dr. Group or Dr. Artist? Which one?
I'll go. Hey, so it's so beautiful because in the old days, doctors used to make home visits, and a lot of times you would find what's going on with the individual patient just by analyzing their home. And we all did that as well in our practices. We've got to get back to the old way of doing things, of looking at the environment in which the person lives. I mean, all conditions, all diseases are caused by a toxic internal environment and a toxic external environment. So the beautiful thing is we're going to use all of our knowledge and all of the examples of the things that we found in people's homes. Most people's homes in the South, and now many homes, are infested with mold, and that's overlooked by allopathic medicine. Look at all of the electric EMFs. You know, you have smart meters outside of your house now. People are sleeping with their computers in their beds with them. We're not only seeing sick people, but we're seeing sick pets. And people are spending 8 hours, 9 hours, especially since COVID, you know, maybe even more than that. They're working from home. So you have toxic air quality in the homes. You have toxic water quality in the homes. Most carpets are made of plasticizers. You have, like you said, the phthalates, that are being put into the air. You have the bedrooms, which are extremely toxic, people's kitchens, which are extremely toxic. And what we're going to do is just go through and identify each room. What are the chemicals? What are the toxins that are bringing you and your family down? What you can do easily to rectify those things and clean up your external environment. You'd be amazed at what happens and how people can transform their whole family when they start taking responsibility for their own health. And that's really what our message is for this year, is to make yourself and your family healthy again. Stop relying on other people, allopathic doctors, and giving up your power to them who know nothing about you and really, to be honest, don't know how to create proper health within the system and teach you. The true definition of a doctor is a teacher, and that's what we're here to do. We're just teachers that have been through this many times before and have organized very strategic ways and very cost-effective ways for anyone to take the time and effort to allocate just a little bit of money and a little bit of time to making their environment healthy again. Who doesn't want to live in a healthy environment? Who doesn't want to, eat clean food, drink clean water, breathe clean air? And, obviously we're having a really tough time breathing clean air with all the chemtrails and geoengineering projects out there. So it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really effective. You're going to get some really good tips, some knowledges. What are the best plants to put in your house? What's wrong with the microwave ovens? How are you cooking your food? And we're going to go through and really give people vital information to clean up their external environment and internal environment for that matter.
Let me ask you a question off the top, because that's one of the things that's on my list of things to talk about, the plants that's in your house. Can you at least give me one good plant that you would recommend to be in my home?
Spider plant. Spider plant is amazing. It actually it produces a massive amount of oxygen at night too. So it's good to have a spider plant. They're easy to take care of. They absorb toxins and metals from the air. That's a natural cleaner. And plants are just calming to look at as well. So they're going to absorb carbon dioxide, absorb chemicals, and then release oxygen back into your air.
Incredible.
Right. Yeah, there's great studies on that one from NASA, Silk. Not that we love NASA or anything, but they did a great study on plants. Spider plants were at the top. Pothos were right there, right next to them. And what's so interesting about these plants is once you buy one of them, you can propagate them and make many all over your house. I bought one spider plant years ago. I got 40, 50 spider plants all over my house. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So and now that's all just air purification. And one of the things we love to get across with that is the general rule of thumb that we're advocating for right now is 9 plants per person in major rooms. So if there's 2 of you living at home, so you're looking at at least 9 plants in the bedroom if you really want to have a natural air purification. But just to have plants all over the place, and like Dr. Group said, you get to look at them. And when you look at them, there's something about that green color that actually calms us down, and it adds to the house in such a great way, especially if you have little fuzzy babies running around making a mess. They can kill some of the smell that they bring with them.
All right. Thank you all so much for that wealth of information. And yes, we have spider plants, John. We have spider plants. We just need to get some more for the bedroom, baby. Okay? All right. Dr. Artist.
All right. I think it might have been my sound. I think I had my speakers on my computer so loud, I opened up the windows and wanted all my neighbors to hear this chit-chat live conversation. So sorry about that. Producers, thank you for texting my wife and having her walk up here and tell me, turn down your speaker. Okay, good. Hopefully it's better. So number 1, the plants are amazing. That's going to be very exciting. Actually, Dr. Group mentioned mold. I cannot emphasize this enough. This will not be a top of the mind conversation. It will be something we will present for this virtual solution summit. But I have to say, this is an invisible killer and chronic illness creator. And I'll give you an example. 8 years ago, Silk, you and your husband were in my home 2 years ago. And in that room y'all sat in and had dinner was one of the first rooms we renovated. It took 6 months. We moved in 6 years ago or so. And when we finally moved in, laid down in our beds for the next 6 months, every night we would cough for hours. And it took us hiring a mold company to come in and finally find months later that in the room you were eating in, there was a 6-inch round, 8-inch round black mold spot under the wood flooring, but on top of the concrete foundation. But you couldn't see it on top. So whoever had lived here prior had over poured water into a plant, and then it had spilled over the water, had gone over the planter and gone on the wood, soaked down to the concrete, and provided fuel and water for mold to grow there, and had been living there for years. And the off-gassing of mold was making us cough all day. We had that remediated, removed, and then all the coughing stopped. It was amazing. But we felt like asthmatics or had pneumonia every night we laid in our bed. We even switched out mattresses, switched out beds, thinking that was the issue. It had nothing to do with that. These are invisible issues that the majority of people that live in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, all the southern states of the United States, except once you get over to like Arizona where Ely is, there's no water there. You're not going to have mold in your sheetrock unless you order it from China. All right, so mold is a big deal, and that is in your home. And you live in your home. I'm going to be taking the bedroom, which is going to be exciting. Every single day of your life, I'm hoping you're spending at least 8 hours in that one room. That's like a third of your entire life is in that room. You better make sure it's a healthy environment for you because you're spending a third of your life in there. And I'm going to take you through what are some basic things you need to know about your bedroom, your bathroom, you name it. And the bathroom, let's talk about this real quick. Let me give you one tidbit. These 2 dropped bombs on the amazing plants that are just circulating, processing pollution, and then producing life-saving health care, and then ambiance and emotional, support and love when you look at them. Do you know that one ingredient in the majority of your cosmetics, which I will educate all of you on, one ingredient, I'm not talking about vaccines, I'm not talking about drugs, I'm going to talk about one that's in the majority of your shampoos, conditioners, your night creams, your lotions, your body lotions, you name it. That's polysorbate 80. Can I tell you one reason you don't want that crap going on your body? Because it gets absorbed through your skin into your bloodstream. Can I give you one published repeatedly by science researchers who have confirmed what this does in your body every day you apply it?
Yes, what do it do?
Polysorbate 80, it is published in all human beings to weaken their vertebral column, leading to scoliosis, even in micro doses.
Oh, wow. So
that's just one example. And just so you know, if you see polyethylene glycol, anything, PEG, and a number, that is a polysorbate. Polysorbate 80 is not the only polysorbate chemicals in your cosmetics or in your products you're shampooing with, showering with, trying to keep yourself clean. Just so you know, you're putting toxic chemicals in your body all day long that the majority of us are all being exposed to. And most of them, I'm going to show you, suppress your immune system and make you more susceptible to viral infections, bacterial infections, fungal infections, and parasitic infections. So the next time they tell you, make sure you wear a mask, because that's the only way you can prevent and protect and boost your immunity. Just remember, the stuff you're putting in your mouth, the stuff you're putting on your body, impacts your immune system and makes you more susceptible and illness prone. Well, all of you out there have heard the rumors, right? All three docs can talk to this. We've all had children. Do you know that most people in America believe that the best thing they can do for their baby is rip out all their carpet before they're born? I mean, that's the way they're going to make their environment of their home healthy for their baby, going to be crawling around, laying on the carpets. This is amazing. Okay, this is not the only thing you can do to improve the likely outcome that your kid's going to be extremely healthy in your home. There are many other things you need to look at, many things you're going to love learning, and we're going to be creating a reference guide for you for each of these rooms. And I'm so excited to learn from the rest of you what it is you've all done in your homes, including in my home, that we can do to help explain to you how it is at best we keep our immune systems at optimum. Oh, you don't even know this, Silk. Did you know most of the ingredients I'm going to cover also speed up aging and damage your DNA? So all you out there worried about anti-aging products, I'm going to show you which ones age you faster and you think you're doing something beneficial and you're actually speeding it up. So anyway, that's the stuff you can look forward to.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. HealingForTheAges.com. HealingForTheAges.com. You all use promo code DIAMOND, the letter V as in Victor, S as in Silky, and S as in Smooth. Okay?
I knew you were going to say that.
V, Silky Smooth, all right? SS, all right? And so that you can get $30 off of this amazing class. This is the Virtual Solutions Summit coming up on May the 24th, you all. How to make your home healthy again. This is a wealth of information. Now, speaking of anti-aging, okay, y'all know that I done turned 54 years old. And well, you know, when you age, you looking in the mirror, you see something pluck out, you see something else go on. All right, so a bag wanted to start coming under this one eye, just a little bag. I said, well, what the hell is this? I looked at my husband, I was like, did a bug bite me? What's going on? Because, you know, I don't recall seeing all of this stuff, right? And so it's like a little vein or something just popped out. And I was talking, I told him, we're going to have to fight aging. We're going to have to fight this age. We're going to be a battle. Now, I said, we're going to age. If we got that, we're going to age. We're going to age gracefully. I got that. But we don't have to fight this thing in a process so it won't be so bad on us. Okay, I want him to be able to look at me and I'll be able to look at him and we still look good to each other. I don't want to be looking like a has-been, right? So my question is, what's good that's natural for bags, for the little thing that starts like a little vein, it's like it peeps out and then it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. What's good for that? Somebody help me out.
If you're going to ask about anti-aging, there's one person in the bottom right-hand corner you need to talk to. All right, Dr. Jan Schmidt, go.
Somebody talk to me.
Well, you got to do from the inside out and the outside in. So for me, inside out is bee pollen, 100% cell renewal, every vitamin and mineral known for human nutrition. It's my favorite. So, and it's great for skin, hair, nails, everything. The other way, the outside in, I think aloe, when you're talking about skin, is incredible. So that would be my go-to is aloe. And it's funny that you mentioned this because Dr. Artis's wife, Jane Artis, and I have put our heads together and putting together a skincare line, all natural, all clean, amazing, just to make, women as beautiful as God intended them to be, and not all these chemicals on our bodies and our, our faces. So look for that. It's getting close, isn't it, Dr. Artis?
Yes, it is. And these are specifically anti-aging cosmetics, all natural. They're going to be actually phenomenal. And they're already using
specifically for And I try not to use the words anti-aging because then like we're not alive. So
Oh,
so
I got
I
you.
usually
'Cause you're
just
gonna
say
age.
aging gracefully, just like you said,
Yes.
aging gracefully. Yes, yes,
Okay, so now listen. Now I'm a brown skinned woman. Okay,
yes.
so you got the and he talked about this here PEG and all of this stuff. And every night I got to get made up. I got to wear makeup. All right. So are y'all gonna be tapping into some type of natural type of makeup?
I would be happy to do that.
Very much makeup,
Because
but
I gotta
maybe.
look cute. Listen.
Of course.
I have to
Of
look
course.
cute when I'm coming out here to talk to the people. All right. All right. It's bad
Yes.
enough they want to talk about the gaps in my teeth, but I want to make sure I still look cute with the gaps in my teeth. Okay.
Well,
Well,
you
you
look
do.
so
You're
good,
doing a great
Silk. We've
job.
never even noticed that until you pointed that out right now. Now I can't not look at it, but you still look great. Okay. But what I'm going to tell you right now is that we have this very interesting opportunity here.
Yeah.
Brian, you mind muting yours again? I think we're still getting a little bit of feedback on you, bro. So Silk, check it out. You said that this showed up on one side. Let's do a little teaching here with the audience. You said this showed up on one side, right?
It's this eye right here.
Okay. So first
You
thing we want to
perfect.
know is
This eye right
right,
here.
right,
That was
right,
the entire
not up there, not down, just right there.
right
Okay, we
underneath
got it.
Mhm.
Not little to the then in. So this is what we got, healers. First and foremost, this is associated with the eyes. So you know the liver is involved. That's the first thing you want to check in with. Oh, it's with my eyes, liver. Okay, so what does the liver do? Liver is going to be your primary detoxification organ. So that means maybe we need a little bit of some milk thistle. Maybe we need a little bit of that global healing liver health formula going on to help the liver kind of push some things through. That's number one. But there's something interesting about it showing up on one side and not the other. When it shows up on one side and not the other, that typically means it's an external source. It's not necessarily internal. If it were to show up on both sides, then that means it's something that's coming from the inside of your body, something you ate, a reaction. But on the outside, it's something that you were exposed to, touched, maybe something that was on your hand, and then you wiped your hand, and then your eye right there, and there's a sensitivity. That's typically how that works. So now we just learned two things. One, that the liver's involved, and two, that it's probably from an external source. Now, my question to you is, how quickly did it resolve?
I want to say the B word, and I don't want to be it's lightly there, okay? Because I've been
Right.
battling with it. You know, when I get up in the morning and I do my exercises around my eyes and muscles and pinch my face and all that, then I slap my face and all of that so my blood can circulate and make sure that my hands is cold so that I can put, you know, around my eyes. And so it's not as visible as when I first saw it. But when you say how long it takes, the thing is still there. I know it's still there, but it's not as visible. That makes
So
sense.
now
I have a quick question for you. Is it
All right,
is
go
it
for
the
it,
side
Dr.
you
J.
sleep on? Is it the side you're sleeping on?
No,
When you
ma'am.
sleep,
I
do
like
you sleep on your side? Okay.
Unfortunately, I like to sleep on my right side, balled up like this right here. And it's the most comfortable side, even though I know that for health reasons, it's best to sleep on your left side because of where your heart is at and the circulation of your blood. So what I do is try to shift, but my main side that I sleep on is my right side.
Okay.
But what are you thinking? What are you thinking, Dr. Group?
Well, I'm thinking chemicals, some sort of exposure potentially to some new product, maybe that you used. Maybe you went somewhere to get some hair done. Maybe you changed your laundry detergent. Sometimes that laundry detergent can get on your sheets, on your pillows, that can affect it. Also, potentially parasite. That could show up underneath the skin right there. So, just that's all part of going back and kind of thinking, okay, what did I do different? What's have I been traveling? You know, sometimes you might be in a hotel room somewhere. Do you have some potential dust mites or, you know, additional chemicals or toxins? So sometimes it's hard to figure this out.
What about the pollen? Because
That's
North
where I was going to go
Carolina,
next.
we are laced with so much pollen down here. And
I would
me
think
and
it
my
would have
husband-
affected both sides. I would think it
Right,
would
I
have
think it
affected
would-
both sides.
I think so too, Dr. J, but maybe there could be some hand touching of the pot. It could be. Now there's
True,
something clearly
true.
that's irritating. So let's throw a couple things at you that we know are going to work, even though we don't know a lot. This is what I would do.
as
This is
long
what
as it don't
we
hurt,
would do.
you can throw as much as you want as long as it don't hurt.
Oh, now you know we don't practice any pharmakia or nothing like that. No, so now you know what's going on with that. So first and
Yeah.
foremost, let's talk about stabilizing some of the histamine release, because clearly this is going to be a histamine release, right? And this is something we've all heard about from COVID, quercetin. So you start with loading yourself with some quercetin. This is what I'd be doing, a couple thousand milligrams, right, in a day. Now, there's also another wonderful anti-inflammatory, which is going to be omega-3 fatty acids. So that's where you start thinking about the clean fish oils, or you get the good flaxseed oil, the organic flaxseed oil, something with a good, healthy amount of omega-3 fatty acids in them. When you put the quercetin with the omega-3 fatty acids, what happens now is you get everything to calm down. That doesn't mean you remove the source or what's going on, but you get everything to calm down. If while you're doing that, you also bring in some liver herbs, what's going to happen is now your liver is going to potentiate clearance, and it's going to help assist with that clearance. Now that should work for something of this that's this sudden, but also seeming to be a little stubborn in its clearance. That should work. If it doesn't, you got 4 doctors' phone numbers, right? To call and be like, all right, what's next? And we always got something thinking next, but you always start with the simple stuff first, right? Help your liver and then give your body something to really do it. Now, you want a natural source of quercetin here, Silk? You want something natural?
Yes.
Organic blueberries in a smoothie.
Okay.
There you go. There's your quercetin right there. Yeah.
It's good to know that y'all not saying that is aging. Okay. Because I'm
You
thinking,
look
all right,
great.
baby, we getting old here. We getting old around here. We're going to have to fight this thing. It's going to be a battle, but we're going to have to fight it. But okay, I thank you for your advice, and I will be starting this here tonight.
Well, I'll add one other thing in there that Dr. Ely talks about too, and I've been talking a lot more about it since he did his study on sweating, is most people's face does not sweat, and it accumulates a lot of toxins, especially females. When they put all those, it clogs up all the pores, all the facial creams and stuff like that. I mean, you can easily do an essential oil steam, over your stove and just steam your face and let your face purge all of that stuff out.
Thank you, because my face it do not sweat. It don't. My face is I'm dry skinned. I got to keep plenty of moisturizer on me, and it's like once it hit it, just suck it right on up. And so,
hey, Dr. Artist, what would you recommend for the steam? Like, because that sounds like such a great, like, as soon as you hear something, you know when it's the right therapeutic. As soon as Dr. Group said that, I was like, that's the right thing to do right there. I got chills right now coming up my body. We know it's right.
I felt it too.
But Dr. Artist, what do you think about herb selection for something like that?
Well, yeah, there's several. One of my favorites, or 2 favorites for, remember, when you're going to be steaming too, you're going to be inhaling. And what I imagine personally with your symptoms are, most likely you've got sinus stuff going on too in your sinuses. This is sitting right over your maxillary sinus. It's connected to your ears. They drain into your sinus around your eyes, and you can see symptoms that way. If I were you, Silk, you've got biodefense there. Besides putting it in a capsule, put 1 drop in each of your ears morning and night. Make sure you do it every night, and you'll see that clear up even faster, I believe. And then if you took peppermint oil, lemon oil, put it in water, steam that stuff, and then you just inhale that, oh my goodness, you're going to open up your lymphatics in an incredible way. Just inhale that steam of those 2. It's an incredible sinus lymphatic drainage detox.
oh, thank you, because like when I'm doing the massages, that's what I'm doing, trying to drain all of this stuff out. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay. What about rosemary?
Yes.
Rosemary is excellent.
Rosemary.
Great option too.
What about basil?
Absolutely.
It's all. It's, okay,
I think
the
you're
way
wanting
my
to smell like
husband
Olive Garden.
No, no, okay, so this is what's happening. We have the hydroponic system there where he grows my basil. So that's what I kind of like cook with once
Yeah.
the herb dry. But he can go and cut a piece off, and it smells so strong. But it opens me. It just like wakes me up.
There
It
you go.
smells it's
You
so delicious.
you see this, and this is Silk, where you understand what's going on. Like once you, and this is what we love doing. We love teaching about the body, because once you understand the body, all these other things start to make simple sense, and then you start to see these light bulbs come on. And now this is where you got to take that next step as a healer and trust yourself. You got that
Okay.
basil, and every time you get it, you get excited, right? That's your body
Yes.
screaming at you that you need this, that this is for you right now, and you go
You
ahead
hear
and you
that,
take
y'all?
advantage of that. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you just trust
Yeah.
yourself. You can even take some of that. You can take some of that basil too, and if you want to get some essential oils, just a little drop, not a whole lot, especially with like the mints. You don't want to do a whole lot,
Yeah.
but just a little bit. Mix it up. Or
no.
olive oil would be good. Just one drop and like maybe a little.
Lord, he breaking up now. See, he giving me the stuff, and he's breaking up. You're gonna have to attach that to me. You're gonna have to attach it to me, Dr. Ely. He just done froze up, and I need this information. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
chamomile. Jana will probably say this too. Chamomile packs on the face, but chamomile essential oil also is very efficient, and eucalyptus and tea tree oil as well.
I got you. I got tea tree. Oh my God, I got tea tree. Yes. The T4 and all of that stuff. Okay, wonderful.
And when you
All right,
when you
look-
open the essential oils, or you break open the leaves of the actual herb, and you'll know which ones you can use. Like the ones that smell the best to you, use those.
yeah.
Right?
Okay.
If it doesn't smell good to you, put it back in the cabinet. Put it back. Like don't use it, but you'll know.
Yeah. I
Whatever
love
resonates with you, you'll be drawn to
Yeah.
it.
I love cooking with herbs and spices. I just love the smell, and like I said, the taste. I love my taste buds that do not need to be interrupted by anything, because I love to taste the herbs and the spices and the food. Now listen, y'all done sat here and y'all done Dr. on Silk tonight. All right. And
That's right.
you help the people out about their home. So I want you all to make sure that you go to healingfortheages.com, healingfortheages.com. And we also got it at the diamondsilkstore.com. There's a pretty button there that you can click on and it'll take you directly there so that you all can get signed up for the Virtual Solution Summit, that's coming up on May the 24th. You all, I got 1 minute. I'm going to give each one of you 10 seconds to let everybody know how they can stay in contact with you. Because tonight was my night. Tonight was my night, and I feel good about it. All right. Who want to go first?
Dr. J.
All right, I'll go first since my mic, I'm going to mute it here in a second. All right, 10 seconds. Join us at the Virtual Solution Summit so you know how to keep yourself and your family healthy for the long term. Okay, that'd be great. Number 2, an exciting lesson for all of you. I'm not sure anybody on this screen has even seen this, but there is actually a scenario that I found that there was actually one cause. There are many people who actually have right-sided symptoms or left-sided symptoms. They'll come in for years and go, just this right nostril clogs up. Just I get ear infections here. I only get migraines on the right. If my leg's going to go weak, it's on the right side. That is always a thyroid problem, just so you know.
Good. All right. Thank you. I got you. Okay, come on.
Dr. J, go for it.
Dr. J?
Yes, join us for the Virtual Solution Summit and learn how you can make your home healthy, your family healthy, because that's where it needs to start. And you can find us on healingfortheages.com. You can see some of our master classes, check out all our free information, and that's it.
Okay.
All right, I'll go next. Hey, take responsibility for your own health. You're going to learn everything you need to know to prevent disease, clean your body, have the best time ever. Join us for the Virtual Solution Summit.
And I'll be the
All right.
fastest right here. Say, we love you, Silk, and thank you so much for having us. And thank you to everybody in your audience. We can't wait to see you on May 24th, y'all. Love you.
God bless you all. I love you all so much more. Thank you so much for being on the Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live show and for helping a sister out. I appreciate it. God bless you all. Love you all until next time. All right, everybody. All right. Listen, I'm sorry when stuff is happening to Silk I've got access to the doctors. These are the doctors that I trust. Okay. All right. I don't go all out to no private doctors and all of this. I like these doctors right here, my alternative doctors. Okay. All right. All right. So I hope my situation helps somebody else's situation out. All right. All right. I know a situation, but I said situation, okay? Because you know you got those people that be trolling and be like, oh, she didn't say that right. You know what the heck I'm talking about, the situation, all right? Everybody, as you get old and go through all of this stuff with the pollen, you know, you can have a one-sided symptom or what have you. And they gave me a wealth of information, and I will be using that and trying that because I like looking cute, all right? So like looking cute. I know some of y'all may not like it or like to look old and look about dried up. But I like to look plump and I like to look cute. Okay? All right? All right. Now listen, don't forget every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we start what we're doing and we pray. I pray for you. You pray for me. We pray for each other. Pray for President Donald J. Trump. Pray for his family and pray for God to heal this land. All right? So in the meantime and in between time, I look forward to seeing you next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Bye-bye.